Hello, my name is Iron and this is Iron's Tech. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do a bit of a follow-up video on my first impressions of these, which are the AirPods 3, the third generation. In the first impressions video, I said I was quite happy with them, and I basically want to follow up and say if I like them, if I think they're good, if I think they're worth getting. Short answer straight away for you is yes, I actually love these things, and they've become my take everywhere generic earbuds. I mean, I use them for everything. Even on the train occasionally. I mean, I would much rather use something like these, which are the 720Ns from Sony. I've got my Earfun Wave Pro as well. They're much better for on a train. They have noise cancellation, and they seal my ears off from outside noise. These definitely do not do that. These AirPods are not designed to block out sound. They're very open, very clear sounding, but they will not do much for you in a noisy environment. However, I've used them mostly walking down the street, walking about, on bicycle rides. I've used them at work. I've used them at home to watch videos, to watch movies, listen to just albums, background music if I'm working. And again, like I said, on the bus, on the train sometimes, but they're not amazing for that. So yeah, in short, after about 2 months, these are great. They're really good. I really like them. Let's talk about a few different elements of these and what I thought about each one. Okay, so the case. The case for these has been really good. It's really robust, really solid. I have dropped it a couple of times and it's fine. It has no marks on it at all. It's still very white, very clean, very pristine. You've got this nice metal hinge here, which is very solid feeling. It's got this nice kind of snappy clickiness to it. I like that it has this little light, which tells you what's happening. But it's just so simple and convenient and handy to have, and it's just good and strong and well built. Like most Apple products, you expect it to be well built, simple to use, and this is. It does have lightning to charge up, which some people will find annoying. I find it very convenient. I have loads of lightning chargers all over the place for my phones and my iPads, and so many things I have from Apple have lightning chargers, so I have lightning chargers all over the place. And my work as well, there's quite a lot of iPad chargers at my work, and they're all lightning, so having lightning is not an issue for me. With these, it's been very helpful. The looks wise, I really like the way this case looks. It's very simple and sleek, and yeah, really happy with it. It's great. Okay, so the design of the earbuds themselves, I'll just pull one out here. This, they're great, really simple, really good, not really any particular issues with how they look or how they're working. They've got the microphones, there's a microphone up here. I think there's a microphone on the outside there as well. Got your sub on the side and the main speaker here. Very nice, clean, simple design. I think they look great. I think they're better than the previous generation, which had the really long stalks on them. They looked a little bit funny. I think these are better with the short stalks. They look a little bit more professional, a little bit more refined. So yeah, design-wise, I really like them. Okay, I have used the AirPods 3 for phone calls. I have found them to be pretty good at phone calls. I like taking calls on these. I actually prefer taking calls on these to just having it on my phone and holding my phone to my head. It's much easier. The controls are simple. You just tap it. If you want to answer the call, you double tap it to end the call. You can mute as you're going along as well. It's very convenient. The microphones pick me up great. People have said I sound fine. I can hear people on the other end of the call, no issues whatsoever. But yeah, very convenient. Just very nice, easy, convenient experience for making calls with. If you need something to take calls on the go, or just have one of these in your ear, just so that if you get a phone call, you can answer it really easily. These are great. They're so comfortable. Just put it in your ear and just keep it there. If you get a call, you can just click it, answer the call. You don't even have to get your phone out. Like, really convenient for taking calls and making calls. So good stuff on that point. The next point would be comfort. I find these very comfortable. Like, I've worn these for, I don't tend to wear earbuds for more than a couple of hours at a time, or any headphones for that matter, but I've worn these for a few hours. The walking, train, bus, walking some more, part of my commute. I've gone shopping wearing them, I say 2 to 3 hours, and I noticed them in my ears after a couple of hours. Maybe 2 hours in, I'll start noticing they're there. A little bit fatiguing on my ear, but I think because they're just plastic and there's no rubber or anything, it's just a piece of plastic sat in my ear. Of course my ears are going to notice that after a bit, but they're not terrible. When they don't make my ears ache or anything. I like how they feel in my ears. They're not too big, not too small. I have pretty average ears. They fit, they feel nice. They don't feel like they're going to go anywhere. Pretty comfortable. The next thing about these I want to talk about is the spatial audio. When I got them, I thought I'd try the spatial audio out, give it a go, see if I thought it was a gimmick. I don't think it's a gimmick, but I don't think it's a reason to buy these. I don't think you would buy these for spatial audio. It's nice to have it. It's quite fun. I quite like setting up my laptop, putting on a video, turning on spatial audio, and kind of just leaving it on. So when I move around, when I walk about, whatever I'm doing, it's like the video feed, the audio from the video is coming from the computer and not from my AirPods. So it's a very odd experience, but it's quite fun and quite enjoyable to use. I also actually found another use for it, which is when I'm in a noisy place, say I'm on a bus or a train or somewhere, and I'm having trouble hearing a YouTube video. If I switch on spatial audio, it changes the EQ. And it does bring the voice that's talking a bit more to the front, and it seems to emphasize a bit more of the upper mids, and it makes it a bit easier to pick out from amongst the other noise in the background. It's not ideal. Again, if you're on a train or something, get some noise cancelling headphones. But if I'm not taking my bag and I'm just taking my, minimal things, I'll take my keys, my phone, I'll put these in my pocket. Most jeans have a little pocket inside the pocket. These fit fine in there, and these do go everywhere with me. And if I turn on spatial audio, like I said, I can hear much clearer in terms of what's being said in a YouTube video. For music, I don't like it so much. I think it messes too much with the original recording and what the original idea for the music was. It's a little bit unnatural sounding sometimes. But for a YouTube video, when I just want to hear what's being said, the spatial audio, it can make quite a difference in terms of just picking out what's being said. So there's that going for it. So yeah, spatial audio is nice to have, but I would not buy these just for it. These have a much better use, which is if you want some earbuds that do not block up your canals, they're nice and open, light feeling, comfortable, very convenient for phone calls, and they sound pretty good. I would just get these. If you need something for noise cancellation, don't get these. Get the AirPods Pro or some headphones or something. And you could even get these, which are the Sony. These are the Sony. There we go. The Sony WFC500. They do not have noise cancellation, but they do very, very good job of passively just blocking up your ear canals. Honestly, I've kind of stopped using these now when I've used my AirPods a lot more. I much prefer not having my ear canals blocked up. And of course the AirPods are great for that. So to sum up, I love these things. They now go everywhere with me. They've become by far my most commonly used set of earphones, sorry. Again, for a commute on a train, if I know I'm going to be commuting on a noisy place, I will take some headphones with me, either my earphone, or if I'm doing quite a bit of walking as well, the Sonys, because these are lighter, and if I'm walking around, they're better for that. These are comfy if I'm on a train sat down for a long time. They've got much plusher ear cups, and these are more comfy for staying still, and these are more comfortable for moving around. But apart from that, if I'm doing anything else, or I don't want to travel light, these come with me everywhere. My name is Iron, this is Iron's Tech, and thank you for listening.